Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim and it is 6:48 in the morning. I thought it's summer. If you want a quiet video, all you have to do is put up with my raspy one coffee voice and we're gonna flip through of June. It is not yet the end of June. Yes, I know this. It's now the 23rd. But depending on the planner that you're in, actually July starts the 27th, which is on Monday. So I thought I'd do a quick flip through, show you what's working, what's not working with my planner. Every single page is yours to peek at. So I know you guys love a little planner sneak. So I just grabbed it out of my purse. This is real life planning at its best. And I think this stems from the fact that I read a Facebook post that it says, I love all this pretty stuff, but how do you use it in functionality? And I'm like, oh, gravy, girlfriend, come on over. Let me show you what it's like. So this is, again, I picked it out from my purse. I haven't sorted anything at all. Again, this is my on-the-go planner. This is a Gilio in a standard size, and I love it. It goes with me everywhere. It's easy to just pack, and I never use the snap because I'm always putting my pen in the middle of where I'm at. So it works very well. Like this is a receipt from Menards. I just threw it in here along with this, and I need to, obviously, Menards does the little rebate thing, so I have to do that. So that's why that stuff is just thrown in there. Costco's having lots of things lately where I have to return them because of a recall. So those are those receipts. And then I have some pretty things that were supposed to be in here, but I got fiddly and I took them out, and there you go. I have a ripped up piece of paper as well for note taking. Like I said, this is the real deal. We have our June calendar here. Hopefully my words will come out. And I do have this 2-page thing. This is from Webster's Pages. Love it. It has 2 zipper pockets and I use it. Yeah, little things like, receipts and Costco memberships. And I'm just trying to make sure I don't have anything going on. My insurance cards, that sort of thing. And then we get to some of the decoration, the pretty things, right? So if you haven't seen the setup video that I did for all of these dashboards and some other things, I'll link that below so you can check out. But I do process videos of all of these insert covers for sure. So this was one of them I loved so much. So this houses my 2022 calendar. I thought I would reference it at least a little bit moving forward, but honestly didn't look at it once. I've been using Google Calendar for about 3 months now, and it's been a game changer because I felt like I was transferring monthly tasks and everything from one planner to another, especially timed events. So Google Calendar has been my lifesaver. I really enjoy it, and my husband gets invites. He knows what's going on. I don't get 900 questions. So I don't even use this monthly spread at all. So this is going to be going away for next month. So bye-bye. Love that. Doesn't that feel good to pare things down, know what works and what doesn't? This one is, so there's 2 Cocoa Daisy inserts that I have in here. I have the one that's the memory keeping, and then one that is the traditional standard dori. So this is called the Simple Dori. And technically, you're supposed to use it for memory keeping. I used it for basic note taking. How I did my to-do list evolved during the month, so you'll see that as well. I started off doing this sort of thing where it's just list, and that works. The thing I found that when I just do things like this, they're uncategorized. So what I did moving forward is built categories for certain sections, and that worked much better. Then I wasn't always trolling through, like when I'm sitting down at the computer, I'm not going through the entire list to look at what I need to do. I need to go to that list. Obviously we have meal planning. This is just a personal size. And if you've watched my setup video, you'll know that I purchased the personal size because that's what I was in at the beginning of May, which when I bought this, but now I just use it kind of like as a note section. Again, more meal planning. I love the simple dori because it has things like these moments like this, but I don't need to spend money on a simple dori and the standard dori for the planning. So I have not done this for moving forward, but I really, really like it. So I'm going to miss it. But I've got some few changes with the July standard planner dori, which I'm very excited to show you when we do our setup video, which is coming up next soon. Obviously, I'm old enough now. I always wondered why old people had a piece of paper and pen by the phone. This is why, because I would make notes as I moved along. Like, my sister called and this is what we talked about. And it's like, oh my God, I have to write this down now because I'm so old. Did a few fiddling, never really used this little thing down here in the corner, but it was fun to make with sewing into my planner. I have obviously just more notes, and this is real life, non-fiddly handwriting, right? It changes, it modifies. I'm literally writing things down as I'm at stoplights. And then I have my Cocoa Daisy planner challenges, things that I did. And then obviously we have a little gap here, and then hopefully I'll just jump right back into it at the end of the month. And then the rest is blank. Unfortunately, there you go. I have too many pages, which is why I decided just to do the simple one before. All right, so again, here's the front dashboard part, and here is my June month. This is just straight out of the package. Didn't modify anything as well. Finances kind of situation, more to-do lists, brain dumps, that sort of thing. Moving, I use kind of like a modified what it's called, like get it done method. I'd use arrows, dots, question marks, and check marks, which is not the correct way to do it, but that's the way I figure it out. Like an arrow means it's moving to the next day, or a dot means it's like in progress. So anyway, so this is how I set up my standard notebook here for weekly planning. This is how I started the month. Which was actually in May. So this is May 16th. This is not June 16th. I just wanted to get a jump on it. What I did was divided it here vertically, and I had my week here, and then I had sections. See, I'm kind of evolving. My sections here around the corner. Except I was missing one, obviously, for the 7th day. So that worked out fine. No big deal. I loved it again, second week. Nothing different here. Just used some old stamps that I had from Studio L2E, and literally just 2-3 stickers and called it good. Then I started really finding that my to-do lists are not big enough. Like, this to-do list was like, okay, where else am I going to put stuff? Which is fine for a nice little chill week, but sometimes it's not enough, especially like weeks like today. Loved this, the way this looked. And then I used a highlighter to highlight near the end of the week the things that I really need to get done. All right, this is when it started getting a little cray-cray. I just not enough room. And this has been the story all my life with these planners. I just want to write everything down so I don't forget. And then it doesn't have a spot, or I know I wrote it down. Where did I write it down at? So I'm moving forward into a new style of planning where it's something like this, which looks very scary. But what I did was, this obviously is the same grid. I just turned it this way. And I'm using these vertical columns here as check marks. And then you can see, I've got things started, in progress. I do have a meal plan, and I've broken it up into sections. Like, here's just a massive to-do list that doesn't fit anywhere. Or if I brain dump, I can just stick it here. And then I have other sections like chores, notes, meal plans, errands, which is not big enough, I noticed as well. This is a spillover of more to-dos that's supposed to be over there. More calls, emails, that which obviously isn't big enough for this week. So you see where I'm going. It's getting kind of a hot mess, but I understand, and I hopefully you can glean some information from here. Then in the middle of the standard dori here, it does have some blank pages, like absolutely blank. and then it goes into the same section with lined. So let's take a look at what that is. I am not changing systems. I am modifying them just a little bit when it comes to my next 6 months. And I really wanted to break things down. What do I want from my planner is basically what this is titled. And these are the things I want to do. And I need to figure out where I'm going to have those lists. So where am I going to have my home chores, my goal action steps, a TN, my EC, and I actually have 2 ECs now, a weekly and a daily, and then this TN. So I'm kind of in the process of sticky noting pages, figuring out where parts and pieces go. So I'm very excited about moving forward in July. And so the TN part, what I'm doing, really is not changing. So no worries, I'm still going to use my TN. This is just kind of a breakdown of the former page. Setting up of the July TN. I've got my dailies, my weeklies, what I'm going to have where. So it's really going to be fun. I'm very excited about the next 6 months. And I hopefully will, I just really want to fill every page. That's where I'm at. These, I like to use these lined ones for the like financial things. Like I just love writing them down quickly in my head if I'm at least on the go. That's what I'm going to be using these pages for moving on for the next week. And then we have a blank page, blank page, blank page. And then I went back to this is this week. I have, which is what I really like, is I have my weekly breakdown. And then the next page I have turned and it has my to-do list. This is this week's to-do list. Things I've got to clean, errands, grocery obviously is a big column here. To-dos, calls, which oddly enough have nothing in them. Isn't that funny? So this is why you have to morph and be okay with just nothing in your life or in your planner are concrete. You just have to roll with it sometimes. So that's what it is. And then this is another, I guess, planner page. This is the things we're going to work on this weekend. And then the rest of the pages, which aren't very many, of course, are empty. So I'll be using this page and this page for the weekly of the June before I get into my July standard dori. And there's the back side of that. This is just a dot grid. So this will always stay in here along with my next one. So this is the dot grid. What I do have is a home and master to-do list, like big things like window washing guy, or, I need outdoor rugs. I need to add the sizes to that because of the deck. So I will do that later on. And then because it's summer, we're going lots of places. So I have my packing and itineraries for each one of my things. And obviously I've started in May. This one's May, this one's June, this one's coming up in July. So there you go. And then I needed to have some creative time space for some of my adventures. So here was my June creative ideas for videos. Obviously I did a standard dori setup. I did a micro setup. It started off, I wanted to deconstruct the 90-day power sheets. I scrapped that idea, but I'm actually did a power sheets flip through, and now in the beginning of July, I will have my goals set out for that. And then I've got my June final flip. So this kind of works for me, and I really am moving forward with it. And I just use a Cocoa Daisy stamp that came with the June kit to kind of compartmentalize. And then I just added a picture from just IG and just threw it in there. And it's super cute. I love that. It's got a little memory thing, but it's also creative as well. So this is my Etsy store, Caro Designs. I need certain things for my business, and so including a printer. So we're printer shopping, etc. I have a wish list and then quick ideas about things I think would be great using kits and papers and things. Annie's Crafter is another creative outlet I have. I do online selling every Wednesday for a company. And so I've got invoices, creative projects, my wish lists, and then I've got my Etsy store, which is also Caro Designs, which should be next to it, but whatever. I set it up backwards, no worries. And then things I need to make, listings I need to do, ideas, things I need to shop for, and things I need to fix in my shop. I do have my kids' school calendar right here, and then I need to track some football things. In the fall, we travel for every single football game. So I need to track certain flights. And so I just wanted to make sure that I didn't forget. The rest is blank. Back side, here's the front side. This is all journaling. So this, I made my own, this is my, the same paper as a Hobonichi. It's the Tamo River paper, which I love writing on, but I don't like seeing the paper through. So what I do is I have every other page is writing. So I use the memory keeping dashboards from the Cocoa Daisy, and then I just add pictures and writing, maybe some stickers, and then I just keep going. I haven't done pictures for this week at all, nor have I done it for this week, but it's just a quick jot down of like things that happen that I'd like to keep or just talk about to myself. So the rest are blank. So I'll be moving this forward as well, but just with a new cover. So that's going to be the only difference. And then, so that's just held on with a rubber band. And then you get to the end of my planner, which is, see, it's real life, hot mess. This is the Tamo River Paper Extras. I just made a little notepad and I just literally tore it off the other day. This is where I jot groceries if I need them real quick. I've got my vaccination card, another Costco receipt, and then postal service, which I think I can get rid of because I already know that one's going there. All right, so that is all for me. I hope you liked today's quick flip of my June calendar. Look for, again, the July setup video, which I will be doing very shortly. I actually have the kit right off camera there. I just need to get to it, which is on the weekend's plan. So I will see you guys next time. And thanks for stopping. Don't forget to subscribe if you're interested. Thanks so much. And we will talk to you guys later. Bye.